The increasing number of mass shootings in the United States is a glaring problem that has the country in constant underlying fear. With every case, the intent and mental state of the gunman is always brought into question. The shooters in mass shootings have long been described as people suffering from mental illness or as people who are not mentally well. However, US News states that many of these violent acts lack sufficient evidence, or when evidence is found, it is not thoroughly investigated enough to determine whether a mental illness was responsible for the crime. Furthermore, the perpetrators usually kill themselves or are killed by the police, so it's difficult to determine the state of their mental health. Journalist Mark Fallman states that mass shootings are planned violence and that in every case, there are behavioral warning signs, often associated with mental health. Still, mental health is not always the leading factor in criminal behavior. An FBI study on active shooters from 2000 to 2013 found that only 25% of shooters had a diagnosis of mental illness. In fact, people with severe mental illnesses are over 10 times more likely to be victim of violent crimes than the general population. The Illinois Criminal Justice Information Authority states that people with severe mental illnesses are only responsible for 3 to 5% of violent acts, and those with mental illnesses commit less than 1% of all gun related homicides. In addition, US News emphasizes that using mental illness as a means to justify the criminal behavior of a perpetrator leads to stigma against those with mental illnesses. Many people are hesitant to seek out counseling and therapy due to the fear of stigma and discrimination, which only exacerbates our mental health crisis.